Alright, so would you like to do the introductions for the players whilst I get this all set up?
Okay, so in the bottom corner we have QED.Stodd, spawning as Protoss, and in the top corner we have TN.Fate.
Fantastic. Alright, I'll just
Good luck, have fun.
fix this up.
I never knew there were random players who actually played random. Oh my god.
Alright. There we go. Alright, overlay is all fixed and ready to go, guys. After last week, I did spend a bit of time on Photoshop just cracking out an overlay just for this, so here we go. So, first match on, now which map's this? This is Musfelheim, isn't it? Wait, this is Musfelheim? I think so.
Bit of friendly banter between the teams.
Always good to see.
The early scout to spot what race he is.
Alright. So, yeah, no, it does make it a bit hard when you do come up against a random, especially in a tournament setting, and all that poor probes is going to.
Wow.
I love doing that on the ladder as Zerg, love it. But yeah, so it's going to be a bit hard, but Stodd's probably going to be a bit more calm and collected now that he at least knows who he's playing. And of course, Fate would just needed to have waited to find out what race he was playing in order to choose what strategy he'll be going for. And it looked like that pool was thrown down on 13 or 14. Probably more likely to be. That was quite early pool, wasn't it?
Some 13 or 12.
Yeah.
His overload finished and he threw it down as the probe came down.
Definitely.
Well, maybe we'll see Stodd do a Burke. They have one gate expo. Just trying to get it back in fashion.
Yeah, no, I wonder if, so there's that early hatch. So I wonder if it'll come down to that Stefano style that is quite popular at the moment. I know I use it quite a lot in the matchup. And as of late, I've actually been having quite a lot of success with it. But I think that's just more, once you're able to hold off the 7 or 8 gate kind of pressure they put on, you're in a much better position. But yeah, it's a bit tense there, so we'll have to see what tech path that Fate goes for and how quickly he decides to take his third base today.
Yes. If he goes for a really fast third, he must feel very confident playing Zerg, that's for sure. Or he must just have a lot of experience playing every race.
Yep.
Because most random players always have a weak race, which is the race they're weakest at.
Yeah,
and unfortunately, we don't know what his weakest race is.
Yeah, nah. So the first, or the natural expansion coming up for Stodd now, and the nicely placed pylon then. I actually don't mind the destructible rocks at the natural on this map. It kind of helps Protoss trying to forge fast, expand, and get that wall off up, but then later in the game, when Zerg or Terran or whoever wants to kind of try and push down this kind of corridor and hit the natural, they can destroy those rocks, and if there isn't any defenses in place, it's very good timing to hit.
Well, Fate must feel pretty confident in what he's doing. He got a Ling in the base to scout everything
Oh no.
of Stodd. Everything. He saw the one gas. So, looks like there's going to be no aggression for a little bit.
Yeah, no third base coming up as of yet for Fate.
Double gas.
Yeah, so maybe we might be seeing some kind of maybe 2-base muter play or something like that, because he's... Oh no, this is him taking his third now. There we go. Alright. So no 2-base muter on the way. So it looks like we are going to be seeing, with that gas timing as well, that that roach style.
At the moment, Stodd just seems pretty collective. He's just putting all down his buildings. Bit of weird building placement though. Some gaps in this wall, and he's got his robo right at the front.
Oh really?
Yeah, like right at the front.
Ooh.
The furthest thing out.
Yeah, that could that could turn out ugly. Yeah, and there goes the roach line about halfway now. So that could turn out ugly if Fate decides to press front on, as we just have a bit of connection issue here at the moment.
He does this all the time, doesn't he?
Yeah, no.
He lags out all the time.
Yeah, but for Fate, the key point of this build over any other style of build is the denial of that third base. So it's going to come down to whether Stodd decides to kind of do a 2-base attack. There we go, he realises his wall-off's not complete. Or if he's going to try and take an early third to try and macro up a bit, and if Fate is able to before that, and that Overlord goes down, unfortunately.
It'll be interesting. Warp gate's finished. He has 3 gateways. He's still not mining out of his second gas yet. And it seems like he stopped production of everything a little while ago.
Yeah, no, that's alright. So Fate's third now finishing up, and he'll be starting to spread that creep just to get all those bases connected. And yeah, he'll be swinging into macro mode soon. Bit of a weird decision to build the roaches before he's saturated that third base. Not sure if he's seen... Not sure what he's seen actually in relation to a push. He has seen the robo facility, so he might be thinking there's some early aggression coming from that, but it doesn't look like it.
Yep. It's a bit awkward at the moment. He's about 30 supply ahead almost, or he's getting to that point. He's pretty much... He looks pretty solid at the moment. Unfortunately, his expansion does now have... His third expansion has no drones, and it doesn't look like he's building any drones. And the observer is just... He's going in, he's scouting everything. He should see absolutely everything by the little weavy path that he's going to be taking.
Yeah, it's a nice little path actually. It's actually managed him to actually get the most exposure with that that observer as well. The decision for Fate not to actually drone up that third is quite dire in the later stages of this game, with him trying to max out as soon as possible. Unfortunately, he did get supply blocked quite heavily, so that's not going to help his cause of trying to hit that 200 push. And the second Immortal now popping out as well, so Stodd looks quite safe at the moment.
I can't figure out if you can actually run between the forge and the gateway. It looks like you can. If he makes a mistake and he moves out, that little gap there, that's gonna prove everything. He could run a lot of links through that. He's got the +1 upgrade coming. He's got more. He's got another obs coming out.
Yeah.
So he might try blink. He's got the council.
Yep, Fate throwing down a macro hatch now to try and get to that 200 supplies as soon as he can now, as he's realised he needs more money, I guess, even though he's not spending it at the moment. And so he has thrown down a bunch of drones at that third base. So he's where he should be, and double Stargate play, so it doesn't look like he's actually going to be able to deny this third. Unless these Lings can move in quickly and take the Nexus out before it gathers too many hit points.
This Overlord in a good position. He spots the 2 gas, and he doesn't quite know if the expansion has 2 gas yet, which I'm pretty sure doesn't anyway. Oh no, he does have 2 gas there too. Oh, and the Stalkers spot the Overlord before he can get in the scout.
Yeah.
The Ling's still poking the front, checking what the units are, seeing if they're gas heavy units. No sentries have been produced at all this game.
Yeah, no, Fate up to nearly 80 workers, so he'll need to be taking another base soon because he's quite oversaturated at his third at this moment. But it does look like he has a nice saturation on his main and natural base, and the Ling's looking like they're going to come for a bit of a run by here at the moment.
He knows the third's up with the Overlord just there. But
yeah.
Stalker's kind of just walking around. Low. The top ramp, it's not wide enough for 2 Stalkers to walk through, so they're stuck there. He's producing Phoenix.
Yeah, and
Avoider.
Fate actually going for Hydralisk, which is something you don't necessarily see. But it might blind counter what Stodd is doing here in this double Stargate play.
You might just think he's going heavy gateways and he wants to try and get rid of that, but he's going to walk into the position where it's like, oh, Stargate. Well, that's still easy to get rid of now. He's got Grew Spines, Burrow. He's got the +1 Carapace. He's also got the Roach Speed on the way. He's looking pretty solid at the moment. He hasn't taken a 4th base yet. There it is. 4th base, top corner.
Yeah, and here comes this push, but...
Oh, the Phoenix. Oh, they get spotted.
Yeah,
immediately.
The problem is for Fate that this push isn't nearly as strong as it probably could have been. If you look at it, there's only a handful of roaches with a handful of Hydras. I know that a bunch have just popped out at the natural expansion. But yeah, no, these Phoenix are going to do quite a bit of damage unless he kills back quickly.
He's got 1 Spore Crawler going down. It looks like he might lose our Phoenix. 2 Phoenix. 1 down.
And the
Void Ray charging up on the hatchery. Should go down if it's... Oh, he backs up a bit. No, he should just use the Phoenix to scout right now. Just go through the main. Well, he's still got that Observer there. That's pretty... This Observer could win in the game. It's just sitting there, having a little party. Just watching everything.
Ooh, and that. Yeah, unfortunately, the Void Ray goes down there, and the massive clump comes down for Fade now, as he's still adding to it. He does have 2 attack, so that's probably going to fall in his favour over just the +1 for Stodd. And unfortunately, Stodd doesn't have any cannons at his at his 3rd base. Sorry, so he'll need to walk up with some units and try and stop Roach from dying. And there we go.
As it is the remaining of his Phoenix, as they tried to pick off the Queen.
Yeah, unfortunately that pylon actually supply blocked him as well, so he's going to need to throw down a bunch of pylons and cannons to try and secure this 3rd base.
These zealots are sitting here watching the Lings go to work. Oh, now they're doing stuff. Oh, here comes some more Lings. So this looks like the big aggression moment. He has, I don't know, less than a page of units, and here comes, well, that's probably
this is not going to turn out well for Stodd. Unfortunately, these Immortals aren't able to deal as much splash damage as they'd like, and Robotics facility is going to fall quite quickly here, and it looks like Birdstone's actually going to be going to Fate.
Oh wait, here comes his first entry of the game, and there it goes.
Yeah, so unfortunately on Gateway's carrying down it, and Fate has free reign over this natural. After this game, I'm just going to have to quickly figure it out. Yes, Stodd did have hotkeys that set up. I'm not sure if they were for his army or not. But yeah, unfortunately all those products are going to die as well.
Yeah, doesn't look like he's in a good position at the moment. Roach just can't even fit through that gap. Wow. Yep,
so the Void Ray's trying to be the last bastion of defense here, but yeah, no, there's too many Hydras.
Yeah.
Quite impressed with how Fate was able to kind of build that many Hydras without realising the Stargates are there, so that's paid off well and truly for him against the Void Rays and Phoenix play, and went behind Derbyshire, but I don't know. Oh, he does have quite a lot of gas, so he'll probably be able to bust out a bunch of DTs, but it looks like he's lost too much.
Yeah. There you go, Fate catching the first glimpse of the Stargates.
And the final Nexus is going down now, so there's not much else Stodd can do, but GG and tap out here.
Pros making their last ditch stand. Unfortunately, they weren't as OP as they thought they were. There's the GG Bob there.
Alright, so game 1 going to TN, and I'll quickly sort out whatever is causing my computer to lag, and we'll be back after this short break to continue on with the clan match. And TN, I'll just edit that, goes up 1-0.